Earlier this year, the government of Netherlands announced the decision to return 6 Sri Lankan artifacts, which was housed in the prestigious Rijksmuseum in Amsterdam, in Netherlands. Following collaborative international research, which concluded in April last year, the 6 Sri Lankan objects from the Rijksmuseum collection were confirmed to be of Sri Lankan origin. It was further established that the artifacts were obtained by the Dutch in 1765 during the siege of the Kandyan Palace, where a great deal of Kandyan objects were looted. Later, during a high-level state visit in August this year, Dutch State Secretary for Culture and Media Guneus Loof formally signed an ownership transfer of the 6 Sri Lankan artifacts looted by the Dutch in 1765. Accordingly, after more than 200 years, the 6 Kandyan artifacts, including the notable Leuke Disaves cannon, a gold castain or ceremonial sword, a Sinhalese knife, a silver castain, and 2 wall guns, were physically returned to Sri Lanka today. The artifacts were ceremoniously received by the Minister of Buddha Sasana, Religious and Cultural Affairs Vidura Wickramanayake at the Bandaranaike International Airport in Katunayake this morning. Further, a group of officials, including the Ambassador of Netherlands to Sri Lanka, Bonnie Hoback, were also present at the event. Accordingly, the Dutch ambassador to Sri Lanka handed over the legal documents of the 6 artifacts to Subject Minister Vidura Wickramanayake, where the documents were then handed over to the Director of the Department of National Museums in Sri Lanka.
At this juncture, we are pleased and happy, delighted indeed, to receive the first batch of artifacts that was taken to Netherlands by force. Nevertheless, the Netherlands government has been very considerate to give back those artifacts which belongs to Sri Lanka. And this is the first batch, including Leuke Disaves cannon. So we hope people should be given a chance to see them, and starting from December 5th, the exposition will take place at the museum, Colombo Museum.
This is a moment of great significance for both our countries, Sri Lanka and the Netherlands, to bring back these wonderful objects, these artifacts, after 200 years to its rightful owners. I'm very honored to have played a very small role to undo this historical injustice that has been done to Sri Lanka. And I hope together with everybody, because it has been an effort of a lot of people, to also look forward and see what else we can and we must return to Sri Lanka. Objects that are still in our state collection. But today is a milestone, the first step in a process that will continue hopefully for a longer time. But at least what we do see today is that we have made a step towards a new kind of cooperation, cultural cooperation.
Later, measures were taken to place the historic artifacts at the Colombo National Museum. The artifacts were stored under similar environmental conditions found in Netherlands. After returning the historic artifacts back to its country of origin, an announcement was made that a 2-day exhibition of these artifacts will follow at the Colombo National Museum during the first week of December.
මේ අතිවිශේෂ කෞතුක භාණ්ඩ 6 දෙසැම්බර් 5 වෙනිදා ඉඳලා ජාතික කෞතුකාගාරයේ පැවැත්වෙන විශේෂ ප්‍රදර්ශනයකින් මහජනතාවට ඉදිරිපත් කරන්න අපි කටයුතු කරමින් ඉන්නවා.